Are you a professional pillow fighter? Or a 9-to-5 low-cost time travel agent? Or maybe real estate sales on Mars is your profession? It doesn't matter. Whatever it is you do, however complex or intricate, Monday.com can help you organize, orchestrate, and make it more efficient. Monday.com is the one centralized platform for everything work-related. And with Monday.com, work is just easier. Monday.com, for whatever you run. Go to Monday.com to learn more.
Well, I don't see the point in waiting any longer, so let's bring her out. The star attraction, the one you came to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
Welcome to Kill Me Now! I'm so excited.
Yes.
Can I just say something? First of all, I just did Marina Franklin's podcast.
Friends Like Us.
Friends
yes.
Like Us. And I said, Marina, why don't you stay?
Yeah.
And then Bonnie MacFarlane was on the podcast as well. I said, Bonnie, why don't you stay?
Yeah.
I said
and they
no,
both
but
said,
forced me.
and I forced Bonnie. And I needed them to stay because our guest today is the one and only Sherrod Small, who doesn't shut the fuck up.
I ain't
So
saying
he's
anything
very
yet.
quiet right now,
He's
though.
very quiet. He looks very handsome today.
Sherrod will always surprise you. If you expect him to talk a lot, he'll get quiet.
Really?
If you want him to go short on stage, he'll go longer.
Yep.
Hennessy is here.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Oh, Sherrod, you're so... Did you lose a lot of weight?
Lost a lot of weight, been working out, getting the
You
body
look
right.
really good.
Thank you. Judy, want a taste?
He looks like a teenager.
Yeah, I really want to taste.
You want a little taste of that?
Yeah, you know what? If I'm gonna go straight, it's definitely you and your
Yeah,
fucking
good.
and your tobacco breath.
And
Tobacco breath. I was just smoking, too.
I
Smoking
know.
a fat one outside.
I know.
That-
Yeah, you gotta stop. What?
that is like the main lesbian line to straight men. Like, oh, why don't you just try or whatever. If I go straight, it'll be you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to say to any straight man because they'll just be instantly happy and walk
Right.
away.
Are you happy about
I'm
that?
pretty happy. I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy
that's
about it.
good.
I'm pretty happy about that.
If I ever go gay, I'll
Patrick
go-
stood
I'll
up,
go for
everyone.
you.
So that means what happened? Because usually he's
My
asleep.
mic,
That
because you can't
Okay.
fucking hear me?
That microphone's always like that.
Okay, I just want to say something. I was in Florida this weekend, and these two girls, because I have a Jew bell on my show.
Okay.
And anything that we mention that's remotely Jewish, the bell goes off. So I'm on stage in Orlando, and I do a joke, and I hear, and I'm like, what? And then
Oh,
I
they
heard, did
know
another
you.
joke, and I heard, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And they were like, it's the Jew bell. It was the fucking funniest thing.
Hilarious.
ever.
And I signed their bell.
That's the
and it's
best
the exact
heckle
bell.
ever.
I know.
Did they do it the whole show? How
Yeah,
long
they did it the whole show, and then if they forgot, I was like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
that was
That's
good.
the
I felt
best part
good.
of doing these
copyright
shows
that.
is
I know.
people come to your show and they already they know you.
Right. That's
know-
the best part.
yeah.
That when you finally get booked, because you have a vagina, then the people
They
actually
booked you
show up.
because you have a vagina?
Yes.
Okay.
I show everyone. All right, Sherrod, I'm very happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Sherrod, you're so quiet. I don't
know.
understand
and
it.
he
I
looks
mean-
so good.
I'm a handsome Sherrod.
He looks like
Quiet.
23.
Yeah, you
Demure.
look really good. What now? What made you get start
Plastic
working
Well, I've been
out?
working out already, but
Right.
it was winter time, so I still had big clothes on, so nobody really noticed but me.
Right.
But yeah, I've been taking a beating on that bike since like January.
I do the bike and I can't lose weight
I go from 59th to the George Washington Bridge and back.
every day.
A lot.
That's
And
where
then
your
what
dealer
about
is?
weightlifting?
I take weights with me. What? What's that?
Is that where your dealer is?
Kinda.
All right, wait.
Kurt lives
So
up there.
do you
Kurt Metzger lives up there, so I do.
wait? So and then do you do weightlifting and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. And you still smoke?
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever quit smoking?
What do you deadlift?
You will?
It's more weed than anything, but yeah,
Right.
I makes the spliffs.
Bonnie had a
Yeah.
great
What's with the fucking
Deadlift the
spliffs?
what?
You made me smoke a spliff once.
You loved it too. You loved it.
I know, but
It's just European. It's a Europe.
yeah, you put half tobacco and half. Is that what it is?
Kinda like that. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Conservation.
You love it.
I'll take
Yeah,
what I
but
can get.
I can't with the tobacco.
But the same thing when you smoke out of a blunt. A blunt is tobacco.
Right.
So there's just using it to burn even and slower.
Who said I smoke out of a blunt?
I saw your hip hop videos.
Whatever. Now, Sherrod grew up in Bed-Stuy.
That's right. I did. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And
BK, born and raised in this town.
and you grew up with two sisters and a mother.
Yes, I did. Yes. Somebody Googled me.
I do a lot of
She
research.
does a lot of research. She
on-
came up with stuff when I did her show. I
Yes.
was like, how did you know that?
That's right,
Yes.
bitches.
She told me I was 17% Native American. I didn't know that.
You didn't want to know, Bonnie.
No.
Well,
Bonnie,
and
you did
because
not
it's
want
called,
to know.
we should rename the show 23andMe now. So what we it's just on Marina's podcast, and we were talking about
Friends Like Us.
Friends Like Us on Play.shit by CBS. That's what I call it, Play.shit. What?
No more play.it.
What is it?
Radio.com podcast.
Are you serious?
Radio.com. I can't make fun of Play.shit anymore.
It's
You
still,
still can.
no, but
Does
it's
it
still the
sti-
website, so you got to still say it.
Yeah, it's still. You can redirect if you type in play.it, but it goes.
It's called Radio.com.
Yeah.
They should have sent
Is
the
it
memo out to
still-
all of us.
Right.
Jubel, those sons of bitches. There you go.
So, we were just talking on Marina's podcast, Friends Like Us, about, because I have two sons and they don't have a dad,
Okay.
not growing up without a father figure in the house.
But I had a father
We
figure
talked
in the
about that,
house.
I don't know.
You
My
did?
mother and my father weren't together, but I had a stepfather
Right.
who was there since I was 5, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, or 4.
And what about your birth father?
He's chilling. He's still alive. My mother passed away 2 years ago. But my birth
Oh,
father
I'm
took it.
sorry.
That's all right. It happens.
I
got
know, but
40
it's
some years with
sad.
it. Yeah, it is sad. Cancer. It gets people.
I know. My mother died 2 years ago, too.
Really?
Yeah, and I lost a lot of material.
Yeah. I did inherit her cancer medication, so that was good.
Oh, that's good. What
That's
was
part-
that?
She had some, I don't know, morphine.
Opioids?
type of- yeah.
Opioids?
Oh, a bunch of opioids. I
So-
shared it with my friends.
So,
Kurt got half, I got half.
did you have a relationship with your birth father when
yeah,
you were
yes,
growing
yeah.
up?
Yeah, yeah,
What did he do?
He worked for RCA.
Really?
Yeah.
The record company or
And what was
the?
television?
Right. Yes. Yes. And what about your mom?
My mom was an educator. She taught second grade for 25, 30 years.
Wow.
And she taught, she was professor at Brooklyn College and Medgar Evers College.
Wow.
She taught elementary education, so when I was in 7th grade, my language arts teacher was in my mother's class at night.
No way.
Yeah, so I was like,
Did
bitch,
you
if
get
I
good
fail-
grades?
If I fail, you fail, bitch. That was the rule. So we both got A's.
Wait, and you were a good student.
Great student.
You went to
Because I
Lehman.
remember shit. That's the only way.
Yeah, but you went to Lehman.
Lachlan. I went to Bishop Lachlan Catholic School in Brooklyn. Then
No,
I went to
but-
Morgan State. for
No,
college.
what about for high school?
Yeah, high school I went to Lachlan.
Fuck you, Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Oh, didn't do the research right?
I went to private school.
Oh, shit.
I knew you went to Catholic school, but
Yeah.
then I read this and I was like, oh, no, I don't think he did. And then I trusted Hennessy, who said you went to High School of American Studies at Lehman
Why
College.
did you trust me? Because most of the time,
I might take
No.
some classes there.
But you
something.
didn't
I
go
didn't know
to-
that was on some shit.
So you did go to Catholic. So you were brought up Catholic.
Yeah, well, I grew up in a Baptist house. I went to a Presbyterian church. I went to Catholic school.
Right.
And I live in Brooklyn, so we're all Jewish, right?
That's correct.
So I'm a
but
little bit everything.
do you feel religious?
I feel more spiritual than religious. I mean, I
Really?
don't like men to get in the way of me and my God. Men in their corruptive hands.
Really?
Religion is evil.
So I jump over men and go straight
But
to.
what do you say if somebody sneezes?
I say, somebody blessed you.
Chaim. Ah! So, and what about your sisters?
They chilling. They one lives in North Carolina and Roanoke Rapids, and one lives here in Brooklyn.
And
And I have other sisters too. I got a lot of family that's like not my sisters, but still like sisters. For
right,
me.
but your sisters who you grew up with.
Right,
And
exactly.
are they married with kids?
They're married with kids.
Are you a nice uncle?
On a second marriage, but yeah, she has. I'm a great uncle. My nephew just graduated with honors
From?
cum laude from Shaw University, full scholarship.
Cum laude.
Full
honors.
scholarship. That's how we get down. That's
No
how we
scholarship.
do it.
Yeah. Wow.
And he graduated early. And he graduated 6 months early.
Wow. What's he gonna do?
I don't know that. Right now he's playing out another six months, another year, because he got eligibility for basketball. So he's going to play at the competing school at his school.
No way.
Yes.
My son's gonna play college basketball.
Yeah, he's playing for the competing school now because his coach didn't play him as much as he wanted to play at Shaw.
that's what
Oh,
you
so
get.
he gets
That's what
to
you get.
gets to go for an extra semester?
Yes, because he graduated early because he got those grades right.
I just plucked blonde hair out of Sherrod's beard.
Yeah, what's
Get
that
used to it.
about?
You know what it's about. You know what's that about me?
Marissy pants.
Okay, so Were you close with your sisters? I love.
Yeah, I'm still super close to my sisters.
Really?
So they used to whip my
So
ass,
you-
and they still do.
So you had a lot of strong female figures,
Yeah.
and yet you're so mean to women.
I'm not.
I know.
You got two
No.
women right here?
No, I'm kidding.
Two
No,
women in my
Sherrod
life?
is actually pretty
He's
good
pretty
to women.
good. He is really good.
I'm not a womanizer. Only
I
fuck girls
know.
who want to fuck.
Sherrod
Right.
would hurt anyone. He's like my protector.
Thank you.
But
Remember that time I flat left you at that taping?
What happened?
which taping?
We were doing it
you've
for the
done
Australian dude, and I fucking walked back out the door.
Oh, you did. Oh, he wanted to interview us.
No, he wanted to go. Well, it kept taking so long that we was downtown somewhere, and the shooting kept taking so long. Was the Australian dude who he was on? You know who I'm talking about. And then you stayed for the thing. You stayed for the whole
Oh,
thing.
I was miserable.
And I
Wait,
left,
what are you
left there.
talking about? A comic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, is he a
it was
comic? Is he a
something-
comic, or is he just like a personality?
Who? Adam Hills?
Personality.
No, he's
Adam Hills?
He's Australian.
Adam Hills is Australian.
I don't separate those monkeys.
Well, Sherrod's just really good at like never like I'll show up to something with all my notes and reading everything, and Sherrod will look at the notes that I've had, ball them up, and throw them in the garbage, and say, "Look, I didn't read this.
Go from
I
your
just
heart.
go from here, money."
But I like that. I usually do both, but I don't bring the notes with me.
I
Like
don't
I'll
bring
do
them
the
with me. I always
research.
read all of it.
Right. You read all of it
Yep.
and then you let it sink in
Yep.
and let your whole, be,
That's
because
enough.
otherwise you're stuck to this and
Stuck.
you can't follow the conversation.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So you went to, what'd you study in college?
Business and communication.
And were you popular in high school?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah. And college.
You were?
Yeah.
Did you live in
a
college?
lot of cute friends?
Oh, yeah. Marina's in love with all
There's
the
like
dudes over there.
at least 20 of his friends he has not introduced me to that
Really?
I need to
All
meet.
college-educated, black, successful men.
Fine.
Why don't you?
All good-looking
Why
men.
won't you? Because the podcast is about Marina, but why won't you fix her up?
Marina's not ready for that life.
are you
Marina's
talking
running the
about?
streets.
She's almost 70.
And she's a day.
I'm having heat flashes. I need to meet someone now.
They cute, ain't they?
They are fine.
They're not heat flashes, they're hot flashes.
Yeah, she's trying to make
Her
it
memory's
sexy.
going on.
Yeah. All right. So, are you looking at your fucking phone?
I'm going to show you a picture of some of
Oh,
my
all right.
boys.
Judy, you
All
did
right.
that during my podcast. How dare
Because
you?
Henry called.
Maybe Henry's calling Sherrod.
Oh, here's some of them right here. Well, it's Tone, me and Tone, and two of them.
Let me
You hear
see.
the noises that Marina makes?
Yeah, you know what?
I've always liked
We
Tone.
need to find a husband for Marina Franklin.
These aren't the ones, though.
I
She
know, it's
really
more-
needs
it's
one.
more-
right
I've
here.
never met anyone who wants to be married.
That's
in-
just Tone,
in a
yeah.
relationship.
I just want to go.
But it's fine. I got another picture with it's like 20 of us.
Let me see. Oh my God, that one on the left is fucking hot.
No, but there's
Who's
one
that?
with
That's Tony
talent.
Rock. Which left?
Oh yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, fuck you.
That's embarrassing.
I've always liked Tony, too.
Yeah, you had your crushes.
All right, shut the fuck up.
I
Anyway,
think he's the best. He's the number 2 rock.
Yeah,
behind
Jordan.
Jordan.
Out of the
all the
rock
rocks,
comic.
I'm gonna go. He's number 2.
so you're second cousins with
Yeah.
the Rocks.
Yeah.
So
Me and Tony started together. I came back from Maryland. It was like, nigga, we starting this weekend. And we jumped in. That was 19.
Can you watch your language? I'm sorry.
1918,
It was like 98 or something.
98. All right, but so when you were growing up, were you close with Tony and Chris?
Yeah. Me and
You were?
yeah. Every day we slept in the same fucking bed sometime.
Why?
I met Chris's
Because we were
mom.
fucking brothers.
So
And so, did you have any idea that Chris Rock was going to be Chris Rock?
Yeah. Chris even blew up when we were like still in like junior high school.
Right.
Like as far as like neighborhood blow up. He used to pick up me and my cousin Brian, who also went to Bishop Lockland, pick us up from school every day.
Right.
And the school would go ape shit.
Right.
Ape shit every day.
Because, Chris Rock and I were both backups at Country Rising Star.
Oh
in
yeah.
1980s.
That was with Rick, right?
Yeah. Well, we would
Rick Newman owned that,
Yes, and there were 2 backups who would sit at the bar.
Right.
Wait, because no one had cell phones, and if anyone was late or couldn't show up for their spot on the weekend,
Right.
we were the backups who would, got
standby,
paid $50 to go on, and he was the other one, and he got on and killed.
You sound like you angry about
No,
that.
no.
Would they pick him first, or would
Well,
they...
we were never at the same time. We were just the 2 of them, but he got more opportunities. Well, he was. It just depended if someone didn't fucking show up. And
We did standby shit a lot too at the comic strip and whatnot.
Yeah, and I remember I the first time I got on as when I was doing, backup or whatever the fuck it was called, it was the check spot. I was so fucking mad.
Right.
What is the check spot?
So the check spot is
Still exists,
when you're
though.
but it was so bad during at Catch a Rising Star. It was
Right.
really bad. But the check spot is there's an MC and 4 comics.
Right.
The third comic is when they lay down the check.
So people paying their checks while you're on stage.
So
And
the
stand up New
MC
York.
is supposed to do a certain amount of
Eat
time.
some of that up.
Right. But they didn't. They were
Right.
like, oh, here. And I think it was, fuck you, Judy. Here's your opportunity. I don't
Right.
remember who was MCing, but I was like, oh my God. Because you're terrified.
Right.
And yet, and this is the late 80s, where it's like Catch a Rising. Like, it was fucking packed.
Right, packed up,
they
yeah.
had a band.
Yeah.
It was a lot of times they would put like Catherine Russell on for the check spot.
Right.
She's a singer. Or they put a musician like Linda Ronstadt
Seems like
used to
that would
perform
work
there.
out
That's how
better.
Yeah.
that's how brutal a check spot can be.
It was so bad in that room. I don't know why. I guess maybe the lighting and the tables were so.
Some rooms are smooth, but like
Yeah.
the Comedy Cellar, you can't even really tell when they drop
Right,
the checks.
right.
But like stand up New York, you just turn the lights up.
Right.
I was like, what the
I can't
fuck
with
is
stand up
that?
New York. I can't.
They
with
don't
that.
turn the
anymore.
lights up?
They
Stand
used
up
to
New
turn-
York.
They used to. I don't know if they do it now, but they used to turn the fucking lights up on the
But
check spot.
they
So people
were.
can see their checks.
It was
But
like.
still, it's a
I know.
comic out
No,
there.
I agree. Yeah.
But the check spot at Catch, it was like they all went out at the same time. Like it was like now, and all the servers would go out and put the checks on the.
Right.
And then they'd take the candles.
That's why the
and
candles
they'd
were
look at it.
important.
Yeah. And they'd look at their
so You
check.
just see floating candles.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, yeah, I can't believe it. And I was like, no!
And the strip, me and Tone used to always do. We stayed there for check spots. That's all we used to get for the weekends, and we used to fucking love them shits.
I
'Cause
remember
that's all we had.
you guys coming around when I first started in these little rooms that I would do, and you and Tony would come in with this energy, like, yeah, money, and we were all like, why do they feel like they're already made it for some
Right,
reason?
because
right.
we get to tell jokes
I
in
was
New
like,
York
who
City.
are these guys?
But wait, I
They
have a
could've kept all
question.
the money.
Before, like, so you go to, what'd you study in college? You study business? Like,
Business.
what, and then did you get a job?
No, I opened a clothing store when I was in school.
Really? What
Yeah.
kind?
It was called Materialistic. We spelled it with a K at the end instead of a C.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. You can still Google. I think the website might still be up.
And what kind of clothes?
We sold all like New York stuff because we just figured out that everybody who went to Morgan State or went down to school in Maryland, we used to come back home to go shopping.
Right.
So we said, let's cut out the fucking go back home and open up a little shop right here.
That's so
A
smart.
block from the school.
Is that where you got your hat?
That's where I got my hat.
Wait, so
It was like a block or two from the school, and then all
you
my
had,
boys
like, it
worked
was
there.
a physical school. Oh, right,
Physical
because we
store.
didn't have the internet. Oh, are
Yeah.
you guys leaving now?
yeah,
What just
we're
happened?
hungry.
Go
Bye, you
eat,
fucking
bitches.
bitches.
Will you put?
I love you.
He's being really.
Oh,
I
great.
love
You
it.
guys
I
are
know.
doing great. You don't
I'm
need
amazing.
I mean,
us.
We really
I
do.
know,
It wasn't
but I
like
love
this
you.
for me. But that's because I don't ask questions like as good. See, Sherrod just called me on my bullshit when I was. He's like, Marina, you're not being yourself. You sound like a different person.
Yeah.
Who are you? So he just attacked me the whole
Because
time.
Marina was like this. Okay, then on the other hand, what? I'm like, who the fuck is
The
this bitch?
narrative of the right.
I was like, Sherrod. He goes, who are you?
What the fuck are you trying to make?
Are you Marina Franklin right now? Who is this person? I go, I need you to.
That is fucking
She's
hilarious.
a phony.
All right, I love both of you.
I love you both.
I love you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Bye.
All right, so wait a minute. So
Okay.
you go to college.
Right.
Are
I
you
opened a clothing store with
Right.
a couple of my buddies. We make a lot
That
of money
is
from
so
that store.
fucking smart.
We buy a building across the street.
How
a
old are
building.
you? How old are you?
21.
Okay, so you didn't do it while you were
20?
a student.
Yeah. I was
Oh, you
young,
were a
yeah, I was
student.
up.
Okay.
I might have been 19 when we opened the store.
Okay, and then
19, 20. something
where'd you
like
get the money to open the store?
We used to throw parties on campus.
Oh
we
my
threw a lot
God,
of
you're very
parties.
entrepreneurial.
Because yeah, we brought DJs down from New York.
Right.
We had a whole bunch of New York, Philly people down there.
Right.
We even brought go-go bands up from DC because of the DC people. I was like, what? I don't listen to DC music, but I'll make that
Wow.
money.
So that's so brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
We passed it along to the younger dudes who were in our organization.
okay, were you in a frat?
No, I was
Because my
no.
son's Mr. Frat.
Yeah, frat stepped to me and my boys about it, but we just started our own shit. We were just
Henry
like-
says that a lot of the frats are very racist.
"Oh, I believe it."
Yeah.
Because that's how boys are ignorant when they bond.
Right.
Let's keep that in mind. When they a bonding group or any group
Right,
of boys,
right.
For sure.
And they
fucking
all
shit
try
dips.
to be the same sort of type for the
They don't want to be left out of the club.
Yeah.
right. So when you had no inkling that you were going to be a performer.
I did.
How old?
Because of Chrissy. I think we knew from once we saw Chrissy doing what he was doing. Because we used to go everywhere. Me and Tony used to sit in the car when he used to be at the
I
comic
remember
strip and
when
all
he
that.
was at the strip. And he used to, because I did this too if I had a car.
Right.
So we would give the door guy $5 and say, "Can you?" And I remember when he got a really nice car.
Right.
And he would come up and he'd double park it.
Yeah.
And
the Corvette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that car.
Yeah.
And he'd come in and do I love that guy. I fucking love him.
He's a good dude.
Okay, so, but like, here's what I don't understand. Like, for me, being a stand-up, I always wanted to be a performer. Like, since I was a little,
yeah.
But you're saying that because of him, did that thought come in your mind because of him, or did you want to be a performer?
I think it just was there. I mean, like, we used to stay up late to watch Carson's fucking
Right.
monologue every night.
Right.
And if we could sneak away with it, to watch David Letterman.
Right.
And we'll tape it on Betamax and watch it the next day.
Oh yeah, Betamax.
Every single night.
Right.
So that's even before. That's like when Chrissy was just getting into shit
Right.
too, like early '80s or whatever.
Right.
But I remember, I remember when he used to go to a comic shop. I remember Richie used to bring Richie's car back.
Yeah.
And we used to be like
Richie
Tin,
Tinkin from the comic
owner
strip.
of the comic strip, and then there was Lucian.
Yeah, oh my God.
Me and
Lucian.
Tony looked at Lucian like he was a superhero.
Right.
To us, because comedy was what we wanted to be in.
Yeah,
And this was
Lucian
from, like,
Hall.
12.
He ran the comic strip, but I remember, I think I was a freshman, and I think maybe a sophomore in college or a
Right.
freshman in college, and I went and I auditioned for Lucian, and
Yeah.
he said, "Well, you're funny, you're tall, you're Jewish, you're a woman. I don't know what kind of market there is for Jewish female comedian." I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no market for Jewish female comedians. Have you heard of Joan fucking River? I mean, like, I couldn't.
Yeah.
But like Elaine, it was the Elaine Boozler and the Kathy Ladman and Carol Leifer time. Yeah, there's no Jewish female comedians.
Sometimes I think Lucian said to people what he thought they needed to hear.
Right.
And not always what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't always.
He passed me, but
Yeah, but I think he said shit. He passed me too, but he said shit that still fucking.
Like, what did
made
he
me go
say
like
to
this.
you?
Oh, okay, I gotta fucking step it up.
What did he say to you?
Like, you sound like a lot of different, black comedians.
Really?
He's like, you have a couple of good jokes in here. That's what I'm passing.
You both do his accent.
Well,
I know exactly what he
Lucian.
sounds like.
You know who did the best was what's his name?
Buddy Bolton? Buddy did a good one.
No, what's his name? Mike Sweeney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's now the EP of Conan. Anyway, okay.
You said on a show once that Jewish people are only white on the coast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yes.
get to that yet.
But
Yes.
you guys were going. It was just perfect. You
Okay,
guys were
see,
going right
this
into
is
it.
what. No, we weren't, and this is why I keep getting complaints about the interruptions. Go.
No,
you,
yes.
You said on a show.
Because that's what the Jewish people are in this country mostly.
Right.
L.A., New York, Miami.
Right, 'cause we gotta get out. We gotta
so
be
as
able to get out.
comedians, like you said that you were on the backup with Chris Rock, right?
Right.
So was that because you guys canceled each other out? kind
No,
of. There was like,
I
we
think
need
it's
a
because
minority.
we were. I don't know. I think it was.
I mean,
because
obviously
we
you're
were
both
young
good.
and funny. I
Right.
mean,
But you definitely won't get that position unless they think you can handle it
right,
too.
right.
Sure.
So that's because everybody
But there
can't do
was
check spots.
right.
Who would want to do check spots?
They suck.
And
But
women,
there was
yeah.
also there were also comics who didn't get spots that weekend who would just hang out.
Right.
And they would get on before me.
Right.
Because they were already doing weekend spots.
Right.
So it was really a crapshoot whether you got on. But you got paid the same as the comics.
That was a good
Oh,
room
that's
that I never really got. I only got to play it a couple times before
The
they closed
Catch
down.
Rising
Yeah.
Star? That was amazing.
That room was dope though.
It was.
It was like it felt like old school.
Right. And then you'd go down in the basement. Did you ever
Yeah.
go down in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
basement?
yeah. And then remember Rick moved it. They moved it one spot to like 27th for a year or two.
Yeah, it was
and then that didn't
horrible.
work out. Yeah.
And then Louis Ferranda, who runs Caroline's, was the bartender when I started.
Yeah.
And then he started running. He would be like, "Goldie, you're gonna get on. You gotta get on. You're very funny. You're very funny." And yeah, I was like 19 years old, 20
Some
years
of the
old.
main people in comedy used to be bartenders in clubs.
I know, or doormen.
Or doormen.
You
Even
know,
Colin
like,
Quinn. Colin used to be a bartender at
right.
the Strip.
I know. You have to be around it. All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so you start this business, and you're successful. But
Yeah.
you seem to have a lot of self-esteem.
Yeah.
Did you always? Was
Yeah.
it? What do you think that's from?
My mother.
Really?
My mother. If I was in control of it, I wouldn't have it. It's something deep in me that she
Right.
instilled that I can't even affect myself.
Wow.
What
Trust
about
me, I
what
tried
about
to.
your sister? Same.
Same way. We all fucking
I
think we
wish
can do
I had
shit.
met your mother.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah,
She
Marina was saying how, you'd walk in already famous
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
you know.
That's how you
Plus, you
gotta
gotta
fucking
believe.
walk it. Yeah, you gotta
It's
play
like
it.
Colin's old joke. He's like, even
Yeah.
if you got a bucket of shit, you gotta be like, hey, back up
Right.
from my shit. Back.
Right.
And everybody want a bucket.
That's
Right.
right. Yeah.
But
That's a great. I'm gonna write that down. Go ahead.
MVP.
MVP.
So that means voice probation. So he's not allowed to talk. Okay.
I ruin everything.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
So anyway, all right. So you create this business. Were you like a good kid? Did you get in trouble at school?
No, not really. I only got suspended once, but that's when
You got suspended for
yeah.
what?
Only for like a day because me and my boys, like in my school, private school,
all
all
you
the
had to say.
teams got a sleepover in the gym.
Right.
Every team.
Anyone get molested?
Basketball, no.
Okay.
Well, we tried to. That's what the
Right.
story's about.
All right.
We have basketball team,
Right.
girls basketball,
Right.
cheerleaders, everybody. So the girls basketball team and cheerleaders got to stay in one time by the one night. When me and my two boys was like, no way we're gonna have these girls in here, and
Right.
we're not in here with them.
Right.
And we already was like talking to a couple girls on the
Right.
team, and I had a girlfriend who was a cheerleader, whatever.
Right.
So they said, okay, we'll agree to let y'all in at nighttime after they lock everything up, everybody's gone, and the coach is sleeping or whatever. So they come downstairs. It's like 10 o'clock at night. The school's locked up.
Right.
They open the back door. We
Right.
climb the fence, get in. Next thing we know, as soon as we get in, they hit us with water balloons. So he's like, okay, now it's on.
right.
Now it's a water fight. So we take off all our clothes. This is how we thinking.
Right.
We take off all our clothes down to our boxers.
Right.
One of my boys got on tighty whities.
Right.
And we running around. We don't have water balloons. So we grab the fire extinguishers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you started. Did you
They
start
asked
spraying
for
the
it.
We
girls?
started spraying the girls running around. And then once that calmed down, we was
Right.
like, oh, fuck it, now we hungry and we thirsty. We went down to the cafeteria.
Right.
That's where you went wrong.
We went down there. We having drinks. Then a custodian comes in, and we all start running and throwing. So there's running from him because the boys
Right.
aren't supposed to be there. And then he comes upstairs later to the gym because now the coach found out we're there, and she was like, "Okay, y'all can chill for a little while,
Right.
but then you got to get out."
Right.
Custodian comes upstairs with knots all over his head, saying he's been attacked.
Oh fuck! Because
No
you guys
way.
threw
Somebody
soda
else
cans?
broke into the school, and he just got attacked. But not from us though. So he was
Like-
saying it happened. Somebody else came in. Like, so I got somebody saw us come in.
And then followed you.
That's what, yes.
Okay.
But he was also a heavy drinker, this dude.
Okay.
So then he said, don't alarm. We called the cops.
Right.
The cops on their way. And then the coach is like, oh shit. So she's like, we gotta get y'all out of here before
Right.
the cops come. So we all, but we still think it's somebody in the school who beat up the custodian.
Right.
So we all grab like fucking bats and everything and they go walk us down to the door we came in, down the stairs. All we see coming up the stairs is flashlights.
Oh fuck.
And everybody started running and throwing the bats.
Right.
Meanwhile, then we go hide in the gym. We all run back to the gym. That was the cops coming up the stairs.
Right.
We just threw
Yeah.
bats and shit at the cops.
Right.
So my two boys are already out there. And everybody's on the gym floor. The cops like, okay, y'all the only two. I'm hiding behind a chalkboard.
Right.
So they don't even see me. So I'm like, okay, should I stay behind this chalkboard? Or should I come out now
Right.
and just say, no, I'm with them too? Because right now the cops only think it's them two when they go and escort them
Right.
out. The pastors got called because we got the fucking
Right.
fathers who run our school. So the brother's school the house is right next door to the school. So they woke up in their pajamas to come over and get these niggas out.
They came
And
to guilt you.
I stand behind the chalkboard and I sit there and I said, no, I'm here too, and came out. And the coach later on, she was like, why didn't you stay behind there?
Oh my God. So how long did you get suspended
And then
for?
so the next day
Or
we
suspended?
came up to school, and since I never got in trouble before,
Right.
And one of my boys who I got in trouble with, he got in trouble a couple times.
Right. So he's
So they just
fucking
suspended
dead.
me. My mother had to come up there and pick me up.
Oh my God. What'd she
At
say?
like 6 in the morning. She didn't say much because I was like, we wilded out. My
Right.
mother she knew I
was chill?
wasn't doing anything fucking too
Right,
stupid.
right, right,
Well, she
right.
taught
Like
you
as
too
girls,
much
she knew you were gonna be in there
self-esteem.
with girls.
Right.
She knew I was girl hungry.
Right.
So she backed off.
Right.
Picked me up, being beef.
You didn't get any
I got
trouble.
no beef from her, and then we went to the school the next day, and then our dean, Mr. Dorney, who everybody fucking feared, he was like, "Was stupid. Okay, I'm gonna suspend you today. You come back tomorrow." My other boys was suspended for like a week. One he was on a basketball team. He got to sit out and some shit.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we definitely got to fill up girls and whatnot though. And
Totally worth it.
nigga.
Totally worth it.
All right.
Yeah, it was so worth it. But I got to spend it
That's
one
a
time.
great story.
Okay. So, all right. Then you go to college.
And I go to college.
What'd you rate your college essay on? Do you remember?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh, like a
Probably
thesis?
the hood or some shit.
No, your essay to get in. You have to fucking write an essay.
I think I wrote it on like education in the hood and some shit.
Oh, that's
like that.
good.
Yeah.
I always say to my kids, you got the whole lesbian mother thing going.
I always
you know.
mention being going to Catholic school in the ghetto is like being on an island. Like, recruiters like that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Milk it.
All right, so you start this business. So
Yeah.
you realize, oh my God.
And we sold everything. Cell phones, gold teeth. I used to burn cell phones in college.
You
shit.
can't sell. What year was this?
This was in 93, 4.
Ooh, cell phone.
Wow.
We sold
They
everything.
were huge.
I used to burn
Flip
phones
phones.
first too. That's why we made a lot of the money.
What do you mean you used to burn
I used to
phones?
burn flip phones. Like,
Right.
I used to drive around in my college car with my laptop in the back seat with an antenna, grabbing everybody. If you was on your phone on 695, nigga, I could grab your phone and use it and put 10 other people on your phone. I used to put on a lot of famous people's phones when they came down to DC for shows. Me and my boys. And then cops pull you over. They see a young black kid in a
Right.
car. They go like this, drugs. You know drugs in here.
There's
Right.
a computer.
They say computer. They don't know what that is.
Right.
I'm like, beat it, fucking beat cop.
Wait,
Go learn
so
some beginner's all-purpose symbolic instructional code. Nigga. Fucking asshole.
was it all cash business?
All cash? $200. That's what means charge like $200-$300 for the month.
So smart.
So let's keep your phone on for 30. You couldn't. You can call out, but you couldn't call in. Then I
Right.
figured out how you can call in and out.
Right.
All on one phone. So I take one person's number, one V number,
Right.
and phone number, and put 10 numbers on there
Wow.
on each fucking line.
All right. So what'd you do with the money that you made? Were you
what
an asshole?
No, that's what we all got at the store. Got more stuff because when we first opened the store, all we had was
Right.
fucking like 4 pairs of Parasuco jeans. And
Right.
So we had to get more inventory, and we threw bigger parties and shit like that. So
So
Okay.
you've been an entrepreneur since day one.
that was from
Sorry,
like 19
VP,
years old.
That's really impressive.
Okay. So
And I
that,
had a part-time job at Piper Marbury, which was a big law firm in Maryland.
oh yeah.
And I was in a mailroom, but
Yeah.
I made them give me the classes that the lawyers took.
No way.
Yes, and I was like, how come we can't take it? We employees too.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I was the only nigga from the mailroom in the classes with the lawyers.
That's
Taking computer
great.
classes, taking Excel
Manifest.
For free.
Manifest.
for free,
Good for you.
and I got a laptop out of it.
Wow. Okay. Shut up.
I love this. I'm all about manifest destiny right now.
All right. That's
For
great.
free.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him. All right. So then you moved back to New York.
Moved back to New York. Called Tone, said it's time for us to get on our shit, and he was like, "Yep."
This is Tony Brock.
Tony Rock, and then we started that weekend. It was in July.
All right. So it's July, and you go to what? But had
We
you
did
written
bring
an
a show.
act?
Yes.
You had.
Yeah, we already had our 10 minutes ready each. We already had.
What was your
time.
first joke?
I started out like I said, hey, I'll go to an all-black school because I was going to Morgan then. I'll go to
Right.
an all-black school. Well, it's not all-black. We got 2 white guys at the school, but it's the 2 coolest white guys you ever meet in your life. It's like going to college with Hall & Oates.
That's cool.
Did they know who Hall?
Oh, yeah, the crowd. Yeah, back then, yes.
All right, I
Oh,
loved
yeah,
Hall
they were
&
still
Oates.
touring.
Okay, and then you go. Where do you go for the first time to go on stage?
We went to the Boston and the Strip. It's like the Strip.
Oh, Boston Comedy Club. I
Yes.
used to go there all the time, right
Gina
around
Savage,
the corner.
Yeah, Gina Savage was actually the first person to pay me and Tony money in comedy.
Wow.
I tell her that all the time.
And now she's doing the
West Side Comedy Club.
West
yeah.
Side Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Are you going there
I'll be
on
there,
Thursday?
definitely.
I'm gonna
Of
be
course.
there.
Of course, I'll be there. Of course
West
I'll be
Side,
there.
baby. And Eugene is one of the owners. Do
Yes.
you know Eugene?
That's right. Yeah,
I love
they
him.
own the
Playa Mary. Playa Betty's.
Playa Betty's.
All right.
Playa Betty's got great food, by the way.
It does.
Oh, I love that food.
And it's
great tacos.
It's underneath, right?
Yes.
And that's where both of my that used to be another place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it used to be what the fuck is the name of the place? And that's where both of my son's bar mitzvahs were.
Wait, it was a restaurant place?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, you had a party there
Yeah.
for Ben.
No, but yeah.
Citrus.
What? Citrus, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good area, I'm telling you. Definitely for a comedy club, and I think it's going to help stand up New York
Thank
as well.
God.
'Cause
You
gonna
think
put-
it's going to help
of
stand
course.
up New
It's
York?
going to put more comedians in the area. There's gonna
Right.
be more, so you can have more
Yeah,
pool.
right. You can do. Yeah,
Whenever
yeah.
you're a lone club
Have you
somewhere,
seen the
it's
club?
a problem.
It's
No,
a
I
brand
haven't
new
seen
club.
that. didn't see
I
the
can't
club yet.
wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, are you go-
I saw pictures. The walls
I
look
wanna
great.
s-
They got comedians all over the walls. It's
I
great.
better be up there.
Yeah, I saw who did I see? I saw Chris Rock. I saw Dave Attell. Who else is on there? It's a bunch. It's like right on. Their heads on top of each other like that.
Sherrod, I can't thank you enough.
I had a ball. I'm glad
you're
you
the
invited
best.
me. See?
You're the best. I love you.
I love you.
I always loved you.
I know. No
so
matter how
cute.
much you try to fight it, I always
Shut up. I know. I'm very attracted to you.
Ditto, baby.
What
I'm gonna leave.
Anything you need to plug?
Yes,
go ahead.
Hell Night, October 30th, baby. Get the tickets if you ain't got it yet. Hell Night, 8 p.m. We got near-death experiences, Dodge and Death, a Small World Comedy presents, and we got T.J. Miller, Dave Attell, Artie Fuqua, Artie Lang, Keith Robinson. You know, everybody who almost died recently. And we got more coming. We got surprises. Maybe Judy will come through.
Yeah,
My wife is a comic
dead.
who's almost died recently.
Oh,
She's
okay.
not a comic. She's not a comic.
How did she
She's
almost
not a
die?
comic.
Was it
She's a
at your
comic.
hands?
She's not a comic.
She's not a stand-up, but
Right.
she does stand up. But she's a
Oh.
comic. She
What's her
is
name?
half of Keith and the girl. Her name is
Oh, I
Chemda.
know Keith and the girl.
Yeah, and she just recently had a football-sized tumor removed from her chest.
So did Kurt. Well, it was a football size.
right.
Kurt tried to do self-surgery. Kurt Metzger.
Yeah.
And he went in and tried to take like a cyst or something off his own chest. Turns out he made it worse. It grew to the size of a softball.
No way.
Yes, I got a picture of that too.
Oh, God, I
He
can't.
had to race. They had to do a surgery on him, take out a big chunk.
Ugh.
We got softballs and footballs floating
Yeah.
around.
Okay,
What
great.
the fuck?
Hell night.
So, but she's good now.
She's good now.
Yeah, she's great now, and she's not a comic. But she's very talented, but
Yes.
she's not a comic.
If
But
Judy
Hell
says
Night,
it, it's
October
true.
30th, Comedy Cellar. Go to comedycellar.com for your tickets. See.
Where am I going to be? I'm going to be at Zany's Rosemont. Or
Yes.
Mount. Have you been to Zany's Rosemount?
No, but I've been to Zany's.
Whatever.
I like the Nashville
in
Zany's,
Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm going
Oh,
to be there the 25th. It's right by Chicago.
Yeah,
but
that's the one I want to go
the
to.
25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. I'm
Okay,
going to
of
be
October.
there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in October. That's right. I'm in Oakland.
You was?
I'm in
You
Oakland.
is?
26, 27, 28, 29.
And then the 16th of November, 17th and 18th, I am at Hilarities in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Then I'm at the Steel Stacks in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, I think.
Steel
on the
Stacks.
19th. Whatever. But what about you?
I'm in your
loser?
butt.
Yeah,
In
I
your
got to
butt.
take a shit. Shout out.
Your butt.
Listen,
What-
you
what?
guys have been... I can't.
It's been fun.
I
right?
love you.
I love you back.
I
You
love
know
you
that
more.
for life. You can never shake me. You try to shake me, you can't. Not going
He'll grow
anywhere.
back like Kurt Mesker's.
I wish I could have
That's
met your
what it
mother. I really wish I could have met your
Me
mother.
too.
She sounds like a...
She would have
You
given
would've
you more
loved
self-esteem.
She would have definitely loved you.
Thank you all for listening, and as we always say, so long!
And everything was wonderful. I'll see you soon. Thank you for the visit. So long.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes per detail.